Hi there, it's Jason Michael. I'm going to start doing something here that I've been encouraged to do by a few of my friends, and I just want to share the journey, inspire you, activate your remembrance of who you truly are as I'm doing it within my own self. It hasn't been an easy road the last few months, and I know I'm not alone in that, as we are shifting and coming back home to our center, and it's challenging at times because our outside world can show us things that get us into fear, doubt, anxiety, and worry, and we forget who we are. I've been on a journey of self-discovery and self-remembering for a little bit, but in the last few months, I've been in somewhat of a storm, a financial storm, really. But it doesn't matter whether it's financial, relationship, health, whatever it is. It's all energy. And time for me to walk the talk, more so ever in my life. And at times I don't walk the talk. At times I forget. At times I get caught up in my conditions. And this morning, in my meditation and in my prayer, a phrase came into my mind, which was, because here's the thing, there is a law of cause and effect. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what color, what age, you are not exempt from the law of cause and effect. It's accountable law. It always works. And we might be dealing with effects that we don't like, and there's a cause behind every effect. And if we don't like what we are seeing, if I don't like what I'm seeing in my bank account, guess what? I get to create a new cause. And this morning, I had this phrase in my mind, there's a new cause in town. And there is. So, that's just a little preface, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to read something to you in the vein of what I'd like to do more often, and that's read and inspire and just share with you. My voice does carry a frequency. It does carry a love frequency. I am pure love. I am one love, and so are you. I'm a little more aware of it today, that there is just one power, one heart, one mind. One love to you, and I read this. The answer to control is practicing surrender. From the Daily Om. And this was about letting the curves take you, and it was written by Madison Taylor. Trying to maintain control in this life is a bit like trying to maintain control on a roller coaster. The ride has its own logic and is going to go its own way, regardless of how tightly you grip the bar. There is a thrill and a power in simply surrendering to the ride and fully feeling the ups and downs of it, letting the curves take you rather than fighting them. When you fight the ride, resisting what's happening at every turn, your whole being becomes tense, and anxiety is your close companion. Can you relate? I know I dog in the background. When you go with the ride, accepting what you cannot control, freedom and joy will inevitably arise. And with so many seemingly simple things in life, it is not always easy to let go, even of the things we know we can't control. Most of us feel a great discomfort with the givens of this life, one of which is the fact that much of the time we have no control over what happens. Sometimes this awareness comes only when we have a stark encounter with this fact, and all our attempts to be in control are revealed to be unnecessary burdens. We can also cultivate this awareness in ourselves gently by simply making surrender a daily practice. At the end of our meditation, we might bow, saying, I surrender to this life. This simple mantra can be repeated as necessary throughout the day. When we find ourselves metaphorically gripping the safety bar, what I call the oh shit bar. You ever had that? Are you there in your life right now? I know that I am in a lot of ways. I'm like, holy shit, hold on. But at the same time, what we're hearing is let go. let go. We can give in to our fear and anxiety, or we can surrender to this great mystery with courage. When we see people on a roller coaster, we see that there are those with their faces tight with fear, and there are those that smile broadly with their hands in the air, carried through the ride on a wave of freedom and joy. This powerful image reminds us that often the only control we have is choosing how we are going to respond to the ride. I've always loved this. I was very grateful for a while to work for a company called Enjoy the Ride Productions. Enjoy the Ride Productions, we produced a little show called The Wayne Brady Show. A very fun time in my life. And it was just around before 2001 when the towers came down that I was working for Enjoy the Ride Productions. Kind of ironic, right? So I share this with you. I hope this records. I'm wanting to put myself out there and inspire, activate, and elevate consciousness. That's why I'm here on this planet. Beyond doing all the great things that I get to do with my voiceover, with DJ One Love and the infusion experience and all that, my goal is to help us remember who we are. Remember that there is a power that works through us, as us, around us. And we can simply let go and surrender to this flow, because it does flow for our highest good.